wedding, we went to a lot of trials. We would go to I was looking for a makeup artist. I didn't want to do my makeup myself. I knew I was good at it, but nobody wants to stress of doing your own makeup on your wedding day. You just want to relax.
I attend your event too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to get up at like super early. So I'm like, there's some people out there. Go get someone to do it.
Yeah. So we looked everywhere, and there wasn't a lot of artists. There was about 4 or 5 popular ones, and I got trials done, and I was not happy. Back then, if you wore a pink lehenga, you would wear pink lipstick, pink blush, pink set, pink jewelry, and pink eyeshadow. So I wanted that. I was gonna wear pink thing. God damn it, I wanted pink on my eyes. And nobody had pink eyeshadow, or at least the makeup artist that was doing my trial at the time. She put lipstick on my eyelids. She's like, this is what it's gonna look like. And every time I blink, it would stick together and just close. Like, it was sticky, it was a mess. I was like, I can't handle this.
I drove over to my house, opened the door, and I was like, what happened to your face?
I know, then you're like, just do it yourself, you could do a better job.
Yeah.
And then I did. The morning came of my wedding, I woke up a little bit earlier just in case I forgot to do eyeliner that day. Could happen, who knows. Shannon came over, she helped me with my hair, and I loved it. To this day, I look back at my albums and I think, oh, okay, it's still timeless. I'm glad that I took your advice at that time and did a timeless look. But that was kind of where the
light kind of came on.
Yeah, and we started to think, okay, well, maybe we can do this. And my photographer at the time, Sunny Images, who's really well known in the wedding industry here in Vancouver.
Now, but at the time.
Yeah, at the time.
He had never done any bride.
I was his first bride. So, I remember meeting him, and he took me on. He was in a basement at the time, and he had no portfolio. He didn't even have an album to show me, and I wanted Bal Diol, the infamous Bal Diol. He is amazing. He's great, but Bal Diol was booked. So I was like, I only want Bal Diol. And this guy took me to a website. And he's like, pulled up Bal Diol's website. He's like, see all this work, Harp? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I could do this. But it wasn't his work. Something about him, though, his charm, his personality,
She called me, I thought she was insane.
Yeah, I just believed him, and I trusted him. I'm like, this is the guy.
He has no portfolio?
He has so much ambition, though. Yeah.
And he's a sweetheart, too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you took a chance.
Yeah.
The pictures are amazing, you guys can see.
I was his first bride, and I still love my pictures to this day. And he did such a great job. And now he's so popular.
Yeah.
But he always said to us, you girls need to get into hair and makeup. You girls need to get in hair and makeup. And we're like, nah.
Because they did a lot of your family weddings after that, and the same stories. Like, I photograph a lot of brides. You guys need to get into this.
Yeah.
So we do credit you, Sunny. Thank you so much for that little push out of the nest.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know if we would have actually taken it that seriously and gone in that direction.
And he mentored us too. Anytime we had questions about the industry, we would always pick up the phone, call him, and he was really, really great. So fast forward now a little bit more to 2008 when we actually started Pink Orchid Studio.
You thought I was a bit crazy.
Yeah, so after that bottle of wine, we went home, and I wake up the next morning. I go to work, and I'm sitting at my computer plugging away. I'm like, ugh. I get a phone call from Shannon because that's all we did was talk to each other. And she's like,
I was on mat leave, so I had no one
she's
talk
like,
to except
guess
the
what? I'm like, what? She's like, go check Facebook. I'm like, why? She's like, look at Pink Orchid Studio. And I'm like, what's Pink Orchid Studio? And this is the God honest truth. If we want to talk about our journey, let's just lay it out there. I said, what is Pink Orchid Studio? She's like, that's our company. I'm like, when did we decide this name? She's like, yesterday. I was like, how? She's like, you like pink and I like orchids. We stuck a studio at the end. Well, sounds good. I like it.
Some people read into it was really deep. No.
They think there's some sort of feng shui behind it, or there was deep thought. No, I didn't even know that was my company name. I was like, cool, sounds good. Has a nice ring to it.
I had a plan at the time. I'm like, I want to have my 3 kids. I had one there. We wanted to build a brand. We didn't want to be like other artists that basically built a brand around their name.
Like Harp and China and hair makeup.
Yeah, we didn't want it to be Harp and China. We wanted it to be a brand that was bigger than us. We wanted to create an elite brand, something that was like a luxury brand, something that's greater than the people that work in it, as an entity. And I think we've been pretty successful in actually like getting that off the ground for sure. She's like, okay, so where are we gonna get? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get pictures? Like, where is this going? I said, I registered for a class. And she's like, what
kind of class?
And I said, learning how to do updos.
Yeah.
Like, you're really great at makeup. I guess I better learn how to do hair.
I'm like, how much is this class costing you? What? Like, we're really gonna do this?
Yeah, it was $1,500, which was a lot back then.
Yeah.
And it was 24 hours of instruction. And there was a hairstylist, which is Tackwear Studios. Hi, Jag. wherever you are.
It was great.
He was great, but he was getting out of the industry and he was teaching. So I was one of, I think, out of 6 students that he had. He teached out of his basement. He had this little mock salon downstairs. And right away, I kind of took a knack to it and started doing things my way. And I could immediately see, and we see this in class too, that people have kind of like a signature, like a flavor. It's just like a handwriting style. I knew my hairstyling style, it came out right away. And I'm a little bit A-type. If I want to really master something, I become obsessed with it. Whether it was a musical instrument or a hobby, and I became really fixated with doing hair until I became really, really great at it, which is amazing. So we'd like to give that kind of advice to anybody out there who wants to pursue this. Just become obsessed, you turn into a psycho, and keep practicing, and you will get amazing at it. I love photography and I love marketing, and that's what I took in school. And there was no marketing opportunities. I would have to move to Toronto at the time to work in a marketing agency. So Pink Orchid Studio fulfilled so many things. Then I bought a camera,
And then I freaked out again.
She freaked out again, and she's like, what? And at the time, the SLR camera was a Canon Rebel, and they were a lot more expensive than they are now. So that was like another $1,000, and she thought I lost my mind.
I do all the accounting at Pink Orchid Studio. I guess I kind of went into that role because I am the penny pincher, and I was like, we don't have a booking. And we're already $2,500 in the hole. Like, this isn't making sense to me. Don't you think we should get some bookings?
I'm like, okay, Chicken Little. At the time, I used to go, not anymore. But
she's like, the sky is not falling. Relax.
Yeah. We'll make it back. We'll make it back. Just have some faith. We're gonna really, really take this, and we're gonna go, from the windows to the wall.
But we didn't, because we started doing fashion shows, and that does not pay. If anything, that takes up all your time. Now you're paying for your kit to replenish the product that you use. Absolutely. You're out all these late hours, because when you're on the film scene, you're 12, 13, 14 hours a day sometimes, but we don't do that. We just showed up for the good stuff. Literally, it's like 8-hour days. We used to go to after parties. Now we're in the hole, out of money. Pockets are like, husbands are mad. They're like, this has to stop. And we're like, great, there goes our business, because that didn't last very long. And then one day I was at work, and one of my colleagues, Manjeet Latcher, she was like, hey, my daughter's coming from Toronto and she has no makeup artist. She's getting married in next week. Do you have any bookings? Like, I heard you do hair and makeup. And I was like, yeah, we do. Let me go check my schedule, because I think we might have a book. I'm not, Shannon handles that. There's no bookings. Okay, so I was like, I'll get back to you in an hour. Come back. I'm like, we're available if you like. And she's like, how much do you guys charge? That was our first bridal client. I don't know how much we charged. I was like, whatever number that kind of came onto my head that I thought was reasonable, I said it. It was like $135 for both hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Yes.
But again, another example where opportunity presented itself. Somebody could have easily said, like, no, I'm not experienced in doing brides, and not right now. I don't want to do it. But we said, let's take it.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, we do brides. Let's do it. Got it. I'll show up at your house.
I think I was still taking my class too. But I just found the basics of how to pin in a flower, how to cross pin pins, a lot of the stuff that you academy students have learned now, the basics. And we thought, no, we can do this. We can do this.
And I wasn't gonna say yes and ruin a bride's day. I had enough confidence in our ability.
And you did do your own. You know you were a good artist.
I knew we're good. We were gonna pull it off. And I know that this client didn't care enough, because she didn't even have a makeup artist. Her wedding's next week, so we're like, we're gonna do it. That day came around.
A blank canvas.
We were sweating. Do you remember that the morning up? Sweating. I was so nervous. I was anxious. We got there an hour early, so we're there at 3 a.m. God.
Yeah, we have our picture to show.
Yeah, it was stressful. But as soon as we turned her around and she looked in the mirror, that feeling of that gratification, that instant like adrenaline rush that we got, and she was just so floored and so happy. I just remember looking at her face and like getting so excited for her reaction, and she was like, I love it. I love everything about it. That was the moment, at least I knew, and I know I could tell, I could just tell what you were thinking. I knew this was something we were going to be doing for the rest of our lives. This was it. This was our passion. This is what we were born to do. We were born to make women beautiful.
You did what you wanted to have done on yourself, on her. Because if you notice,
this is 2008. This is when everything was matching.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got pink eyeshadow, pink blush, pink lipstick, pink for everybody. Yeah, pink. Pink Orchid Studio. But
this was our first photo shoot.
Yeah.
Tara, I used to work with her.
And funny enough, it was with Sunny's Bridal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sunny's Bridal and Sunny Photography.
Yeah. It was a sunny day.
This is my sister Sonia. On a year, and we thought, oh, this is Isabella. I used to work with her too.
Yeah.
See, as you can notice, this is an ongoing trend. All people we work with.
Yeah, you first grab your coworkers, make them canvas guys.
You're like, just sit here.
Yeah, here was our bride the following year, kind of the evolution.
We did Nina Latcher October 2008, and then we did Heather December 2008. Where's Heather?
I think she might be in here, Heather.
Oh, this was the first transgender person we did.
Yes.
What's
Gay
his
Pride is coming up in Vancouver. This is amazing. You remember? You didn't know how to like block up the eyebrows?
Yeah.
So they're like, you guys know transgender? We're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we know?
No.
Shannon, you know how to style a wig? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I know how to style a wig? No.
We went there, we're like, oh my god, he has full eyebrows. How am I supposed to go? Just Google it. Like, I gotta go to the washroom. Google it, come back, need a glue stick. We just made it happen, man. We did a lot of things
Yeah.
that we were like, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make this
Luckily,
happen.
I had a mannequin head and put the wig on the mannequin head, and then I styled it.
Yeah.
Then I stuck it on his head.
Curtis, I think.
Curtis, yeah,
Curtis, yeah.
Curtis Bradley, where you are. Love you. You look fierce. Lower lashes.
I did lower lashes?
Yeah.
Dang,
That was advanced.
that was advanced for back then. I'm gonna find Heather. So this is basically our portfolio.
Some grads. Oh, there's Remy.
Yeah.
There's Sarb.
Oh my goodness.
Holy cow, man. And at the time, like, colored eyeshadow guys was really, really in style, okay? There's a lot of purple and blue smokies that you're gonna see right now, and please don't freak out. It's historically accurate trends in makeup. So.
Oh, do you remember her?
Yes.
She was
Amen.
and we did her wear for her brother, got her ready for her brother's wedding, and
She
then,
gave great face.
yeah, and she's like, when I get married, I'm gonna book you guys. And she got married last year. She booked us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where is she? I'll find her. I'll find Heather
somewhere.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. This is how it started.